welcome to my channel Inspired Birdie. Today's DIY for day 4 are these personalized coasters that cost less than $5. So let's get started. To start off, the pictures that I used are simply from Google Images that I found that I really liked, and those are the images I'm using, which is free if you have a printer. Other than that, I'm actually using these flower pot holders. These are little holders that you put at the bottom of a flower pot, and you get 3 for $1.50 from the dollar store. So this is what I'm going to use today. It looks a little bit like an ashtray, but I really do like how it turned out, and I like the edges. I like having edges for my coasters so that my drinks don't easily fall over. So for the images, like I mentioned, these are from Google Images. I looked for different colors that went with the decor of my art/office, which is a lot of golds and pinks and aquas. So that's what I'm using. I also got these cork pads, which cost only $1 from Walmart, that I'm going to put at the bottom of my coaster. And then I have some Mod Podge. So this is the first time I'm using Mod Podge, so we'll see how it goes, but I have some Mod Podge. And then of course some paint brushes. Now if you have all these things on hand, the project is less than $5. If you don't, it does cost a bit more. So for example, this paint, which is like a blue, cost me $10 from Michaels, but I did get it for other projects, so I did technically have it on hand. You can also grab paint just from the dollar store with a paintbrush, so that a paint and a paintbrush is less than $2. I'm also going to use my gold. So if you've seen my other videos, I'm doing a lot of gold spray painting because that is the decor of my office. So I would like to incorporate some of the gold into the coaster as well. This is from Michaels. It also was $10. If you do need to purchase paint, I would say less than $10 if you get it from the dollar store. So let's get started. So during this project, a few things that I learned about Mod Podge is, first off, I was using crazy glue to stick the paper. Not a good idea because the paper didn't stick very well. Put Mod Podge at the bottom, then put the paper on top. The other thing that I learned is the circles that I was putting in as my art piece were just too big, and the 2 gold dishes did not turn out because they were too big, and I couldn't get them out because they were already glued down. However, this blue dish worked out perfectly, so I cut the circle much smaller, as you can see. I put Mod Podge on the bottom, and then I stuck my piece of paper on top and let that glue first. I really firmed down the edges and let that glue first. Once that was done, I then put Mod Podge on top. You also want to be careful using Mod Podge with anything you print off the internet, like pink. My pink did smear a lot, so making sure not to put too much of a coat on. I think I just put way too much. That being said, I really do like how this coaster turned out. I really only need one for my office, but I might try this again and make a gold coaster as well, just so I have the 2 options. But this one, this is about the 3rd or 4th time I tried this and attempted it again, and it worked out. So now I know how to do it, and I hope that if you guys try this, you've learned something as well. So that's it for the coaster. I am using these cork pads for the bottom because these are not glass, but they're like a clay material, and they're pretty hard if you put them on a glass surface. So adding these cork pads just make it soft and prevent anything from scratching or breaking. And they were only $1 from Walmart, so very happy with how everything turned out. I love this coaster, and it's a really good size too because I do tend to use a lot of larger water bottles. So I'm really happy with the end result. Thanks so much for joining me today, guys, and stay tuned for my other DIYs of my 7 days of DIYs. Thanks for watching. Love and peace. Bye.